Nope, not today.
But said no mas.
Yeah, I mean, we knew he wasn't gonna beat Tank though. You know, we knew that.
I didn't feel like I didn't get the he quit. I didn't feel like that about that fight because I already knew he had no business in the ring with Tank. Just like Charlo had no business in the ring with Canelo. Even though I think that fight still could have went a little different.
You know
But
what? I don't give no credit to Canelo. First of all, he's a PED user, and first of all, he should have fought Mel. He should have fought Mel at 154 when he was at 154, but he ran.
Yeah, yeah.
He
They still
ran.
say Cheetah trying to still go up and fight Canelo. Cheetah trying to go fight Canelo still.
man, they need to stop that. I don't think it's marketable. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Canelo bad for boxing anyway, in my opinion. Him and Fury, they're just not good. They're just,
I
you
don't
can't.
have a problem with what Canelo is doing if he didn't have the belts. That's my only
I
issue
think
with Canelo.
I think Canelo, Bud, and Keith Thurman are bad for boxing.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
think they
Drug
just
Canelo jumping
What?
from.
Keith Thurman?
yeah, because Keith Thurman, he just a I don't know, he just a clown. He don't fight.
Yeah, he
He one of
Oh,
those that don't fight who he's supposed to fight too.
right. Yeah, Thurman should have fought Spence when Spence first called him out. We would have had more respect
Yeah.
for him. But since he ducked,
Yeah.
nah, you lost it, bro.
Yeah, he did duck Spence for 5 years to me.
He
Yeah,
ducked
he need to
Spence
go back.
every chance he got.
He
I
need to go back
he,
and
but
sit
his
Indian
boot
style
legs.
and look. He need
You
to go
know,
back and sit Indian style and keep playing that flute.
he's doing the same to Boots. He's doing the same to Boots now. He ain't gonna
who is
fight Boots
Q?
right now.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Q, Q, I'm new to
What up,
this chat.
Q?
What's
Well,
up,
what's your
Q?
name in the chat?
I don't be in the chat. I just be watching it from the clouds or whatever. But I like
Oh,
y'all
okay.
show or whatever.
Appreciate it. All right.
Well, welcome to the panel.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. Yeah. I just
But
don't like those three. I got a bone to pick with those three because I think they like
so
they should go on WWE because how they
you think
operate is like WWE
I
style.
think Keith Thurman will be good at WWE, actually.
Yeah, his character, you know what I'm saying? He not no serious cat like that.
He got to
He
he
can
got to
fight
grow his
though. He
he
can
got to grow
fight.
his pony
Don't get it
his,
twisted. He can fight, but he a
he got to
clown
grow
a
his
little bit.
ponytail back to get into WWE.
wow,
Dude,
wow.
goofy, man. He's
So you
goofy.
think
And I think Stanionis gonna
you think
dust him.
you think Earl was was wrong for shining him off or blowing him off when he was trying to fight EJ?
You think Earl was wrong for blowing off Thurman?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was justified. Yeah, he was justified because he
I
tried to
don't
chase
know.
Thurman for years, and Thurman kept
yeah.
ducking him.
I don't
So he
know. It
said,
was
"You know
petty.
what? I'm not
It
going to
was
give you an
petty.
opportunity.
It
Now,
was
now,
petty.
now
It
I'm
wasn't
on
like
top."
he was going. It wasn't like he was gonna lose to Thurman anyway. It was petty to
Right,
me.
but a lot of people saying now that EJ was wrong, didn't want to give him a chance, and he was wrong for not trying to give him a chance. So he was ducking. Let me say that right. A
It
lot of
wasn't
the
wrong. It was just
Bud
petty.
fans saying that he was ducking
Mm-mm.
Thurman.
No,
Right.
Bud
you,
That's
fans
a
will
that's
say
that's not
anything.
even a good style matchup for
It's
Thurman. Like
not.
literally,
Thurman will get the
your
brace
weakness
beat,
is
the
my
stuffing
strength.
beat out of
Like
him.
Thurman
it
knew
And,
that.
makes
and,
no
and
sense.
isn't Thurman weak to the body?
Very.
Thurman knew that.
Man,
That's why he
son,
didn't fight him.
man, he a crushed Thurman. Man, he beat the brace off Thurman. I don't see that fight going no more than maybe
He
eight
would
rounds because
stop
I think
Thurman.
Thurman gonna stay. I think Thurman gonna stay on this bicycle for a little bit, but man, EJ was gonna light his body up, bro, and
Hey,
he was gonna
That's
win.
what
now y'all got me thinking about Crawford and EJ now again. I cannot wait for this
Hey, did you
rematch.
hear? Hey, look, did y'all hear about EJ?
What?
Head injury in that fight.
Yeah, I've been knew that months ago.
D
I knew
Town
something was
backstage.
wrong with him.
I've been knew that months ago. He had a rib
what
injury.
happened.
Matter of fact,
He had a rib
his
Oh,
injury.
rib
rib
injury.
his rib injury was sticking out of his ribs during the fight.
Dude looked
Something
like
was
crap
wrong with his
beforehand.
ribs during the fight. That's why he was
I knew
acting.
something was up. I knew
Yeah.
something was up with EJ when the way he was hitting the pad in the back.
They said he didn't
They
train
said
for
they
like
told him that.
5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, man. It was bound for that to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, I like how Earl ain't using that as an excuse though. He's not saying
Yeah, it's
nothing.
the people. It's the people. He letting all the other people do it for him.
Yeah,
See, the thing about EJ is he a stand up dude.
right. He'll stand up
He
Oh
dude.
got
yeah.
That's why he didn't.
he
That's why
he'll
he
die
didn't
on his
fight Thurman.
sword.
He'll
Yeah, he'll
stand up
die on
dude.
his. Yeah, he not gonna make no excuses, bro. That's just him
Right.
being a stand up. And when Crawford's fans when they say EJ ain't making excuses, so why should you or what have you? That's not no excuse to point out what was wrong with EJ. That's an assessment.
That's a
You know
that's
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's an
If you watch
observation.
EJ fight, he fights nothing like how he fought in that first fight, bro.
Right.
That,
Nothing
that
like it.
they just run with whatever they got one and they want to run away with it like, oh, it'll be like that again the next time. No, it won't. I mean, I'm not
You know
saying
what?
Crawford can't win, but it won't go how that went. Like and I think EJ gonna knock him out in the rematch. I
You
think he gonna
can.
knock him out because he
Bro, that's why
heard
they don't want
everything
to
that
see it.
everybody been
That's
saying.
why they don't want
That's
to
why they don't want to see it.
see
He
it.
gonna knock him out.
That's why all the
He gonna
Buzz
knock
fans
boy
don't
out.
want to see it because they know that EJ coming back with a vengeance, bro.
Yeah,
They know EJ coming back with a vengeance, bro. That's why they
he
like,
gonna
nah,
beat
don't
that
do the
boy in the
rematch. We don't
rematch.
want to see the rematch. We don't want to see. Yeah, y'all don't want to see the
They don't
rematch
want to
because y'all
see it
don't
at
want to see your
54
man
because
Bud get
EJ gonna
pummeled.
be stronger. He gonna be
Yeah.
stronger. He gonna
Of
take
Yo,
that
yo,
course,
boy
man.
yo.
outside.
Of course,
What up, though?
of course. And he
Taco
not gonna be
be
juiced up.
hey, Taco
They
that
gonna
be
make
on here.
sure.
What you say, Supreme L?
Oh, we talking about Taco, okay? Yeah, they know that
He be
Bud
capping
not
for
gonna be
Bud.
juiced up, and it's gonna be really who that Taco.
I think no, it's
Said
two.
Taco.
Taco
Yeah,
be
Taco, man, you
capping
can't
for
take
Bud,
Taco
man.
serious, man. You can't take
Nah,
Taco
yeah. You
serious, man.
can't take him serious at
You
all.
can't take
He a goofy.
nah, man. He come over and he sound like he taking PEDs.
Him
When
and
when he when, when he
D35
when
be
he when
capping
he
for
come
Bud,
on, act
man.
like he watching the cartoons on Saturday morning.
What up, though, people?
What's happening?
Eating too much. What up? Peace. What is D Town?
D35 be
No doubt, no
capping for
doubt.
Bud too.
Is that D Town?
Yeah, this D-Town.
D Town, I got a bone to pick with you.
Come on, let's go.
Listen,
Talking about how about them
I heard you
Lions?
on 2 Cent. I heard you on 2 Cent giving Shakur, all of his excuses, saying that this, that, and the other about his injury. You sympathizing with him. How come you
Okay.
don't have the same energy for Spence, man?
Because it wasn't reported nothing about no injuries with Spence.
Man, stop it. Yes, it was.
No, that was
Y'all,
drummed
you,
up by
no,
everybody
you,
else.
you
Oh,
Bud
so
fans,
D Town was doing that.
I
overlook whatever.
told, I told
Whatever's going
Ross
on
the
with
other
Earl,
day,
y'all overlooked it because y'all
I,
wanted Bud to win. Y'all
I
overlooked
told
anything that was
Russ,
possible.
I told Ross night before last, if this thing with EJ Ribs is for real,
It is. There's pictures of
look,
it.
just can I talk, brother?
Hold on,
I
hold
No,
on.
give
Hey,
it,
I'm
don't,
gonna
I
don't,
drop. I'm
give
gonna
it,
drop
don't,
off. Hold on.
no,
I'm gonna drop off.
don't,
I
Hold
don't
on.
give
be
Hold
him
on.
going with
the
that
Hold
same,
on, one
D35 stuff.
fast.
You
Hold
I
on.
and
give him,
Hold on.
D35 cut people off so much. Y'all
Hold
got
on.
Guinness Book of World
Hold on.
Records doing.
Hold on.
that
Hold on.
ain't
Hey,
how
Big
I
Ross. Hey,
operate.
Big
That
Ross.
ain't
I'm
how
gonna
I
drop off,
operate.
but let me back in. I can't hear y'all. Let me back in. I'm gonna drop off, but let me back in. I can't barely hear y'all.
Oh wow.
I told Ross night before last, if that rib thing is true, I understand that EJ might get a little pass, but you should have dropped out the fight. That was my assessment of that.
Crawford wasn't never confident that he could beat Spence. He had to get behind Victor Conte as soon as they
Yeah,
got. Well,
we
he had to
we
get
we all
behind
know
Victor
that.
Conte a few fights ago. The
You've been listening. You've
to
been
playing
listening
for
too long. You've been listening too long.
yeah,
You've
man.
been
He had to
listening to
get
the
behind.
podcast too long
Now
because
I've
that
been
ain't
doing my research too, and everything y'all been saying right, man. He been
the
getting.
man
He
been
been.
confident his whole life.
Nah, man. He had to get behind Victor Conti, man. He
Yep.
had to get behind Victor Conti. He had to. It first started, I think, Sean Porter. He had to get behind Victor Conte
Victor
with Sean
Conte
Porter, but
been dealing with a lot of people, and one thing they ain't said Victor Conte sold was confidence.
man,
You know what? If you
man,
can't, you know what, D Town, if you can't admit to the fact that Crawford didn't get with this man to fight Earl. Man, it's hard to
He was
listen to
with him
you,
before
man.
Yeah, it
Earl.
is.
It's
He
hard to
was
take
with.
you
It is.
serious, bro, because you're
It
not being
really
Hey,
straight
is,
up.
man.
push
You
your
being
narrative.
dishonest, man.
He was with
It
Victor
ain't no
Conte
narrative. It's
You're
before
the
not
truth.
Earl.
being straight
We've
up,
been watching
D-Town.
Bud. We've
You're
been
not.
watching Bud closely.
We
I've been
want to
watching
spit
him.
facts, or we want to spit personal opinions.
Ain't
D-Town,
no
a
personal
personal
opinion.
fact
He
is
got
that
behind
you
that
knew
He
Conte. He
was
that
was
with
that
playing
was
for
Victor
Conte.
Conte to
before
fight
EJ. He was
Earl.
playing
You
for
know
He
Spence
was
that.
for
with
5 years.
Conte before he fought Spence, man.
But yeah, he was planning for
I
Spence.
just
That's
said
why
that
he
he was
got
planning
with
for
him.
Spence.
Okay, now he needed him for Spence, but he was planning for Spence with him. Come on, which one
Planning for
is it?
Spence.
What I got to
That's
be
what I've
real
been saying
about?
the
Which
whole
one is it?
time. That's why he
Hey,
stalled the fight for 5 years. 5
Which one?
years, bro.
Okay,
D-Town.
so EJ didn't have nothing to do with stalling no fight. EJ didn't tell him he gonna
No,
go
he
collect
didn't.
this
That
and
was
collect
Oh
Crawford.
that.
man, I'm
That was
not
Crawford.
entertaining that.
EJ didn't tell him none of
You're
this stuff.
deflecting now.
They wanted to get it on
This ain't no
already.
deflection. These
It is.
facts.
It
Let's
No,
is.
it's
talk
not, man.
facts.
No, D-Town, you're
I hate
deflecting.
talking
So he
boxing with
he didn't.
Crawford fans because it's like talking to a woman, man.
I
It's like
know.
talking to a female.
Who is this dude?
Ooh.
This dude being disrespectful, man. Who is
Okay,
this
don't
dude?
call him. Don't call him a
It's
female, bro.
Who
Don't
is
call him a
this dude,
female,
man?
bro.
but it's
Just
like
yeah.
talking to a female.
That
I didn't
that
call
ain't what
nobody a female. I said
that
it's
ain't
like
what we
talking
do.
to a female.
All right, and I'm talking. You talking to me, so you calling me a broad.
But
That's how you
D-Town,
argue.
you're avoiding the fact that
You deflecting and avoiding
Crawford.
Sante, how many times
the
we done
real
talked
stuff.
about this? I ain't
Crawford.
avoiding nothing.
D-Town, Crawford went to Victor Conte to prepare for Spence. You know
I
that.
don't
You
know that.
being
I don't
dishonest.
know
Okay.
You're
that.
not being
Okay.
straight up.
Forget it.
I
You're
don't
not
know
being
that.
straight up and down the middle.
I
You're
don't
Forget
not
it.
know
calling it
that.
how you see it. You're
He
not.
was with him way before the Spence
No, he was
fight.
beating
Said that.
bums,
He
and he was
still was
beating.
with.
Bums.
We talking about in
He was
terms of
beating
being with
Victor
fighters. He
Conte
was
because
beating
Evan Ingram
fighters
is a
that didn't
bum.
fight for years,
we speaking in
overweight,
Ingram is a
terms
bum
of
compared to
being with
and
Victor
doing
Conte.
podcasts.
In terms with being with Victor Conte, he
Nope,
was with him
nope,
before he
nope,
fought
nope,
Spence.
nope.
Y'all avoiding the
Okay.
facts. We want to spit facts, or
Not
we
no
want to just hypothetically speak on our own personal analysis.
hypothetical. Ain't no hypothetical. We've been watching Crawford, man. He got me. He knew he had to get behind Victor Conte years ago
Why?
before he
Okay,
fought
what?
Spence.
Why?
He
Why
wasn't
you?
that
What,
confident.
Let me ask you a
He
question,
wasn't as
brother.
D-Town,
confident as his
why
fans
can't you
was.
admit that, D-Town?
Let me ask you a question, brother. Q. That's your name,
Okay.
big dog. Let me ask you a question. What did he need? What was his assessment of Earl that he needed to get with Victor Conte for that he felt like he needed Victor Conte to beat him?
You know
Obviously
what he
felt that
Okay,
way.
you go ahead,
Why you
Q.
why
Go
why
ahead.
you
I'm
why get
asking the
behind
brother
Victor
Q,
Conte in the
Asante.
first place? Why get behind
Now
Victor
you
Conte in the
asking
first
me
place?
now you asking me a question. I just asked you a question. You asking me a question with a question.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm trying to see. Why
I
would he
asked
get
you a
behind
question,
him?
brother. I asked you a question.
I don't
You
know what his
can you
reason
answer?
would be. I don't know what
Okay,
his reason would
there it
be.
is right there. You don't know,
I
but
really don't.
you making statements that you don't know nothing about.
No, I know plenty about I know plenty about why he had to behind Victor Conte. He wasn't that confident in that fight. He wasn't. He seen what Spence did to Ugas and what he did to previous fighters before him.
Yep.
Man, who cares about that?
We care.
We
Boxers for
care about that.
years been damaging other boxers, man. They didn't stop them from getting in the
D-Town,
boxing
you're
game.
not being real, man. That's
He
not
not.
cool, man.
Man, I'm
He
being
being full
told
of
No,
I'm
it.
you're
being
He
not.
being full
I'm
of
being
it.
totally
You are
real.
avoiding the facts. The fact
Man,
is that
When have
Crawford,
Bud ever looked like how he looked against Spence?
exactly.
boxers been getting
Never
killed
looked
in the
like that.
ring, man, and people
You're not.
still
He
coming up
avoid the
getting in the
question. He's going
boxing
to
game.
avoid
He
the
ain't never
question, Q.
There
performance
wasn't
was
no
enhanced.
question. There
Performance
wasn't
was
no
enhanced.
question. What's the question?
Performance was enhanced.
What's the question?
His performance was enhanced. He said.
Wow, like when does he
That's
ever
that's
look
a
like that
statement. That ain't a
previously?
question.
That's
No,
a
that is a
fact.
question. Stop
That's a
deflecting
statement.
and
You
doing
made a
all this
statement, my
BS.
brother. You didn't make no.
No, that ain't
That's
no.
not a question.
When has he? I'm asking you. When has he ever looked like how he looked against Spence?
Answer the
When has he
question,
ever
D-Town.
draw?
Okay,
When has he
every
ever
last
drew blood on anybody in a fight?
what? Come
You heard what
on,
he said.
man. Bud been
Blood.
beating the shit out of niggas since he been in the
He
But
game.
when has he
asked you
drew
a
blood?
question. When did he ever beat
Drew
somebody
blood.
like that?
Man, I can't pinpoint a blood drawing fight, man. I can't do
Oh
all of that.
man,
You
But
this
know that
dude.
boy enhancement. You know
he
that boy
40 and
enhancement.
0.
You know that power was enhanced.
So nothing going on with EJ could have been nothing responsible for him getting blood drawn, or it couldn't been you
It was a
just ain't never
combination of stuff,
you
bro.
ain't you
It
ain't
was a
never seen
combination of stuff. It was
you
a
ain't never
combination of
seen
stuff.
EJ
EJ,
whoop like that.
EJ,
So
EJ, EJ
EJ don't
looked
have
not only
nothing to
looked
do with
weight
nothing.
drained, but EJ not only look weight drained, but from what
Okay,
I'm
does
hearing, he
does
had a rib
draining your
injury.
does draining your weight thin your blood?
I'm saying that the reason why Crawford was able to perform the way he did and make EJ look the way he did because he took PEDs. He took PEDs behind the scene.
So he was
That
in
was
the ring.
legal. That was
So
legal.
he
It wasn't that snack shit. It's not illegal.
so you saying Bud controlled EJ and himself in that ring all at the same time?
You're
Bud controlled.
deflecting with
No,
No, no,
you're
no,
We
no.
gonna have
Let's
to
see.
That
agree to
sound that
let's
disagree.
be
sound
honest.
We gonna have
This
to
that's
agree
sound
to
not
nasty.
disagree with
Listen,
D
listen,
Town.
listen.
We gonna
that
have to
sound
agree
Listen,
to
listen.
disagree
that
because
sound
we already
yeah,
know his
nasty.
yeah,
stance on it, and we know our stance on it. We gonna keep
right,
going
You
in the
just
okay.
said
circle.
dishonest.
Man, we 2 cent Santel, we already know. Let me get him. Let me have him.
Nah,
D Town, let me
you
tell you
can't beat up
something,
on
D
you
You know
can't
Town.
beat
what? I'm
up
gonna
on
Let
a
me
move
new
on
have
guy.
from you.
him.
I'm gonna move
Hey,
on from
hey,
you because
D
you
Town,
acting full of hate.
you can't beat up on a new
Let
guy
me
in a
have
playground, man.
him, man. Let me
You
have
can't beat
him.
up on a detail. You
Oh
can't beat
man,
up on a
detail,
new guy
step
in the
down,
neighborhood,
step
man.
He
down,
need
man.
to know
You
what
can't
he
you
need to know
can't
what
beat
his
up on a
going
new
on
guy in the
here.
neighborhood, man.
Hey,
You acting like you acting
he
like a
got to
girl right
go
now,
through the
man.
ritual. He got to
You
go
can't
through the
beat up
Nah,
new.
ritual, man.
You didn't pass the ritual.
Yeah, right, Asante. Come
Stop
on.
acting
you
dishonest,
can't.
bro. Stop acting dishonest.
He said, "Let me
Yeah,
have him, dog."
let me
He
get
would have look. He would have pick on the look. He would have pick on the new kid on the block, man. You can't
let
pick
me
on the new
get him,
kid on the
man.
block,
No, man, we ain't
detail.
gonna let you do that.
He should
You
have
can't
done his
pick on the new one on the
homework.
block, man. He
Man, he
part of the
called me a
family, man.
woman. He called me a
Call
woman.
your boy
He
D-Town.
called me a
D-Town.
woman. Let me get him.
D-Town. Call your woman. I said you debate like a woman. You debate. It's like talking to a woman.
Nah, man, you
Ooh,
You
indirectly
know what?
called me a woman,
You know
man.
most females don't practice good faith arguments. You
Man,
don't argue in
these
good
are
faith.
grown men on this
You
channel,
don't you
man.
don't
But the
you
look,
don't
Ain't
but he
debate like a
fighting back
grown
ain't
though.
no
man.
He
women on
fighting.
But
here,
in
man.
his
He fighting
defense,
back
D
though.
Town, they do be coming on here like some women, being emotional
Yeah,
and
being
arguing in
emotional.
their feelings
You
and
don't
yep,
void of all the facts.
yep.
yeah,
Two
Avoided
all
cent.
the
all the
facts.
We
facts.
already know. We already know we got those
Like a
kind, but
bro,
not
man.
everybody.
Hey,
Not
y'all,
But you
everybody.
act
D
I
like
ain't
Town.
that
one.
though.
I
You
ain't
act
one
like
of
that.
them.
You act like that, but it's people that's more extreme than you. But you
Big
act
dog,
like that. You
you
on
the
the
only one
extreme
that
side.
made that. You the only one that made that assessment, man. You, the new guy.
That's cause I what I see.
But what we talking about?
You
But what we
Whoa,
can't see.
talking about?
You can't see me.
D Town. Hold on.
I
We
hear
talking
that.
about the.
I
D
hear
Town.
that when I'm talking to you.
Didn't you say
You're
rib
not
injury?
practicing good faith arguments. You're
D
not.
Town, you said that rib injury
I'm
was
not.
new, right? Is
I'm
that
not
what you
practice.
said?
I'm not practicing good argument
D
because I
Town.
ain't agreeing with him, right?
Good
D
faith.
Town.
Good
Didn't you say
faith.
that rib injury was
You're
new?
being full of ish.
Yeah,
You think we don't see
we
it.
all just heard about this new rib
No,
injury.
I
Ain't
heard
nobody
about it
heard about.
2 months.
Nah,
I heard
No,
about it
it's
two
just
months
been
ago,
confirmed,
and
D
I
Town.
got
We've
the
been
It's
heard
video.
just
about
been
it.
confirmed. We've been speculating.
Why we ain't
I
been
heard.
talking about a rib
I
injury?
heard about it
Had
two
no
Because
had
the
months
no
reason why
ago.
we
we
didn't
had no
bring it up
leverage.
so much was because it was
Mike.
like it was I think AM Sports Media had said something about it, but it was kind of like
Ano-
we already
Right.
saying a lot. As soon as
Boy,
we start trying to say it was a rib and
See,
no excuses, it wouldn't have been accepted basically.
it's
So
this.
two
we didn't
cent,
really go too
two
hard on
cent.
that.
Right.
You
It's this
my
other brother
girl.
by the
Come
name
on,
of D Town.
we
He made
done
a
brought
video
up
about it 2.5
so
months.
much stuff. We done brought up all kind of. This
No,
nigga
we
lifting
said it
in.
though. We
This
said
nigga
he could
lifting
have been
this.
injured.
This nigga lifting engines. This nigga done this. He push head.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, he
because
did.
we had to speak to one's character so you could understand our evidence.
Yeah, yeah. But no one can dispute that though. No one can dispute the things that Bud did. Like, bro, he's joining Victor Conte, which is a big major red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to make you think like,
Hello,
well,
yo
damn,
yo.
bro. Like, can you hear?
I fell off. I fell off. Repeat it.
Okay, now I'm saying, can you hear me, D Town?
Yeah, I can hear you, big dog.
Now I'm saying like the one thing you got to really look at, bro, is like the one major red flag is him getting with Victor Conte. No matter when did he get with him, before EJ, after EJ, whatever. The point is, he got with Victor Conte,
We
bro.
are
And
we
that
have
happened. Hold on, hold
already
on, hold on. I
agreed
know, but
with
hold
you
on.
on so
I
many
know, I dig
levels
it.
that
I dig that.
raise suspicion.
I dig that. So if that raised suspicion, then you should it should raise more than suspicion.
No,
If
it's
he's
only
coming in,
suspicion because you don't know. We don't
no,
know,
no,
but
it's
you
nah,
suspect he
nah.
is, but
You
we don't
suspect, no,
know.
no, no. You suspect. We
I
know.
don't
Well, I
suspect
know.
nothing.
Oh, I know. The brother is juicing, bro. Because there's no way he gonna come in there looking like he did and performing like he did, bro. And you a
Why is
Buzz
Terrence
fan. You
Crawford
think
not saying nothing
That
to the
that
channels that's accusing
that's
him
your
of this?
that's your eyeball
no, 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 no. Listen, bro.
assessment, bro.
What
It's
are you
your
gonna
eyeball
believe?
assessment.
You gonna believe your lying eyes, or you gonna believe what you hear?
That's your eyeball
No, no.
assessment, and
Hear
I
me out.
respect it.
You gonna answer that
It's
detail?
your eyeball
No,
assessment, and I respect it.
are you gonna believe your
We
lying eyes
agree
or
to
something? Hold
disagree.
on. Hear me out. Hear me out. Are you gonna believe your lying eyes or something that you've been told? If something
Hey,
that is in front of you is
I I believe half of both.
if you see your girl in a coffee shop sitting with a guy, right? Just sitting with him,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
then you just see it. You just see them. They sitting together. But then somebody tell you that your girl was in the bed with a guy. Would you gonna believe your lying eyes or if someone told you something? Which one would you believe?
I'm going to find it out myself. I'm going to figure it out because I don't know if the nigga lying to me and he a low key hating or want my broad himself. Or I don't know if, depending on what line of business my girl in, if she's sitting in the coffee shop kicking it with a nigga or she taking care of some business. I don't know. You got to be a
Okay,
little bit more
would it
specific with
been
what you're talking about.
okay? Would have been the coffee shop holding hands?